Uh, uh, Good evening. Um, you don't have to tell me your name. Please tell other details about yourself briefly. Say what is your native place, about your family, about your graduation, about your post graduation, if any, about your work experience. Please talk about that.
Sure, sir. I will start in a reverse chronological way.
Okay.
Uh, Introduction. So
Yeah.
I have been working with Kotak Mahindra Bank as a product manager in digital payments, which included me to look after the net banking payment gateway product. Which
Okay.
in the net banking payment gateway product management, we used to see the revenue increments, the technical challenges that our customer face,
Mm,
the compliance reporting that has to be done, any
mm,
risk protocol that has to be monitored. These were the high
mm,
level part of my job profile.
mm,
Prior to which I was doing my post-graduation in business management. It is a MBA in business management degree from Xavier
mm,
Institute of Management, Bhubaneswar.
mm,
This, like prior to this, my MBA, I was working with Infosys as a systems engineer,
mm,
working in SQL and creating Microsoft SSIS packages, which
mm,
comes under the category of ETL, that is extract, transform, and load.
mm,
Uh, this happened after a 4 months training in my Infosys Mysore campus.
mm,
It was post my BTech in computer science from SAU University, Bhubaneswar,
mm,
and my schooling has been from Raulkela, Odisha, and I'm
mm,
born and brought up in the same place. My family consists of me, my wife, my elder brother and his wife, and a little kid. My parents are doing good.
mm.
Yeah. So
Yes, yes.
my father used to deal in the business of retail construction items. Now is retired. He's enjoying his life. Yes.
Wh- What about your, what about your, 1 minute. What about your wife? Is she working?
Yeah, she's working in a private consulting firm.
Yeah.
She did her MBA in HRM, Human Resource
Oh,
Management.
excellent, excellent. Congratulations. Very nice. You are a boy from Bengaluru. Uh, Now,
Yeah.
why do you want to join our LIC HFL? You know,
Mhm.
what about the salary package? Is it attractive or not? What is, how much are you getting? 40, 50,000?
No, this is like a management trainee will get a package of 25,000 for an year. Post that, you will be converted into assistant manager and your package will lie between 13 to 17 lakh.
You mean in the LIC?
LIC HFL, yeah.
Yeah.
The
What
package
what
ranges
what is
13
your
to
package?
70.
What is your package now in your Kotak Mahindra?
Yeah, so sir, I am relieved from my services. My last drawn package was 15 LPA.
Wow, Bray, you are now getting this much now, and you want to leave this and go there, and
Mhm.
you for how many months you will be drawing only 25,000?
For an year.
You will be certainly recruited. There is no problem. You will be selected, but
Mhm.
they will ask you, why do you want to come for such a low salary for 1 year here? And what makes you think your LIC HFL is good? Because Kotak Mahindra is also a very big organization, and
Correct.
there are no chances of retrenchment and all unless you perform very badly. So why do you
Mhm.
want to come here? Why don't you try for something which is higher than this?
Sir, the temp like currently the responsibilities are not that much on me. I am well like settled on. I want to contribute on this aspect. Like LIC HFL will give me a like leading in a regional office as a single spoke for the IT. It will give me more of exposure, and somewhat my BTech studies will also come in help along with my management studies in the HFL business. So I'm trying to get that exposure. Whatever I would like to know from your perspective, sir, what can be a good approach to answer?
See, actually, I am not in favor of your jumping to LIC HFL for the simple reason. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
one, your posting is also a matter of choice. They can post you anywhere in India, in which case
There,
your wife also has to shift from this place to that place and all that. So that is
correct.
an inconvenience.
So
If
what they are doing
if
is on
no,
this
if the
matter.
posting, no, if you are applying for Punjab and Sindh Bank scale
Mhm.
2,
Mhm.
then I will recommend.
Right.
If you
So,
apply
sir,
for Punjab and
LIC
Sindh Bank,
HFL,
I
this IT recruitment, they are recruiting only in the regional offices. So currently the opening is for three offices, Chennai, Lucknow, and Kolkata. And even if in future any other positions or any other locations you go, there are nine regional offices wherein they will be posting.
I know you will be posted in regional offices only,
Right.
and this will involve your wife also to take a shift. Is it okay for
Correct.
you?
Yeah, yeah. It's a mutual decision.
So that is okay. Then, if
Yeah.
that is okay for you, then this is also a suitable position only.
Mm-hmm.
But my recommendation is you must get into State Bank of India or
Mm-hmm.
Bank of Maharashtra or
Okay.
Punjab and Sindh Bank. Now advertisement is open.
Okay.
You are aware of that?
No,
Up
no,
to
sir. Which road?
up to 15th October, 15th September you can apply.
Okay.
Punjab and Sindh Bank, you go to their website and look into the carriers, and then you apply.
Mm-hmm.
It will be available up to 15th, and there will be
Okay.
test interview and all. It's not a big issue for you. You can clear it up. Doesn't matter. But
Mm-hmm.
supposing you want to get into our LIC HFL, what do
Right.
you think will be the job role you have to perform in LIC HFL?
Um, so the job here will be a single point of contact for any IT related modifications or development that will be helping the employees and the business to carry forward. For example, the employees' records has to be maintained in a particular portal. And if the portal is not yet designed, we become the primary contact of how to get it done. If it is already in place and certain modifications has to be done to that particular thing, that has to be via us. If there is any security or firewall issues that comes up, or any database management system that has to be developed, that has to go through us. These are my basic understanding from the job description that was given.
You may be required to do something relating to the advances aspect also about maintenance of accounts of the customers, details of
Mhm.
accounts, and also charging of interest and entering of the various procedures that are being done from time to time. All those things will have to be incorporated into the system.
Got
I
it.
don't know.
Yes.
The, there will be already software that is working. Maybe you will be asked
Right.
to look after the problems in that and difficulties in that. So that will be your main role. Apart from
Correct.
employees and all that, that is a separate thing. But are you convinced of working with LIC HFL, because the scope for further career growth and all may not be that much high? I am. Are you aware of that? Because okay. Housing is a very
Mhm.
important area. Housing is an expanding area, but still,
Mhm.
um, chances of promotions may be less as compared to what you may be having in your Kotak or in our other banking organizations. How do you
Correct.
reason out this?
So what I feel is currently HFL is growing. It's in the medieval stage, and HFL is growing, and the requirement for IT will even grow in the future. If I join this firm currently and I learn things from the root level, being a management trainee there, I definitely feel that 10 years down the line we will be establishing uh, good IT tech setup out there, which will be like equivalent to any big firms in the country.
Good, excellent. You are confident, fine, but
Hmm.
आवाज voice में उतना confidence is not expressed in the sense
Okay.
the happiness with which you want to join HFL is not expressed because you are a guy who is already drawing somewhere around 15 lakh or so, and now
Right.
this guy wants to come to 25,000. First
Hmm.
thing, as an interviewer, I will ask, why should you come? And if you say
Right.
still you want to come, certainly I will recruit you. There is no problem about it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the organization like Kotak will not be giving you 15 lakhs. So such a
Hmm.
person is 100% suitable for our organization. What are the languages with which you are familiar?
I have worked on database management system mostly. So I have worked on SQL to manipulate the database and certain reporting tools and some what do we say ETL tools, extract transform load tools. I have worked upon that. I have not done hands-on coding. That primarily in my studies I have studied, but in my professional experience I haven't.
Acha, doesn't matter. Now, mm, so what are you exposed to the complaints received in Kotak Mahindra, say the online frauds and all that? You are not exposed to that. Are
Yes,
you
I am
exposed?
exposed. I am exposed to that. As
Okay.
I was working in the payments team, so
Hmm.
payments related frauds, payment related some limit issues that we cater to. Suppose you're trying to transact on the website and you're unable to because of any page timeout or any web page error, anything, any error of that sort. So that comes straight to us. So we need to diagnose it.
Hmm. Acha, acha. Good. Um, Now, what are the cyber crimes that are very much increasing in our country, and what is the report you have studied about that?
Uh, I've studied a few news, sir. One of my personal experiences, one of my acquaintances has gone through a UPI fraud. It was for uh, under a name of a very good courier service known as FedEx. So this is on news, and crores of rupees just from Bengaluru has been taken away from the owners of the money in the place of, or they are trying to act as a registered police officers and trying to blackmail people and taking away their hard-earned money. This
That
is
is true.
currently
That is true. That is an individual case. I am
right.
asking general position of cyber crimes as per
Hmm.
the reports of RBI or your own bank based on some economic reports which you have studied
Uh,
in economic newspapers. Please
no, sir,
search for that. Please search for that and try to get it. What is the
I am
extent of cyber crimes happening and what are the
okay.
major crimes that are happening? Just briefly an idea. Some
Sure, sir.
so many complaints, so much amount involved. I read somewhere. So if you are
Mhm.
ready with that, that will be good. Now, why
Right.
should we select you in LIC HFL?
Yeah. This is the one of the questions I used to think like how can I stand out? Like always I'm confused on this.
Normally, I used to tell my candidates who are beginners that
Mhm.
I am a hardworking person. I am a
Mhm.
quick learner. I am
Mhm.
interested in learning new responsibilities. I am interested in shouldering more responsibilities. I
Right.
am very good in planning and good in time management. I possess leadership style and I am also a good team player. I am good in communication. Um, I enjoy being a team player and
Mhm.
I want to grow with an organization like HFL, which offers sufficient growth I mean, opportunities for challenges and career growth. Something like
Mhm.
that you can say. They can
Right.
even counter you by asking, how do you say we are offering good career growth? There are
Mhm.
only three scales, four scales. Just like that,
Right.
they can counter you. But you
Mhm.
can say, sir, India being a populated country where the population is increasing steadily and the need
Mhm.
for housing also improves a lot. And I'm
Right.
sure there will be more need for housing finances. And the LIC HFL is a leading organization in this regard. So I would request you to know about housing finance companies. First, go
Right.
through about National Housing Finance,
Okay.
NHB, National Housing Bank. Please also go through about other leading finance, housing finance companies, how they are acting and all that. थोड़ा prepare
Okay.
कर दीजिए, ठीक है?
Sure.
Other than that, this type of answer will do, and that answer has to come from you with confidence.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sir, one
Uh,
more thing I wanted to ask, my last job ended in July. So I had resigned because of, honestly, it was not helping me. There were a lot of trouble which I was facing in the project,
no, no,
and the
no.
man.
In Infosys, you would have faced job security problem. Anytime they can send you out. Maybe that would have been the reason. Correct?
No, sir. Infosys was fine for me. This Kotak, I am relieved from July. So currently I'm not
Already
working.
relieved. Already
Yeah,
relieved.
yeah.
Oh God, ये तो हमारा मन में नहीं पड़ा. It did not strike in my mind. Now they
No
will
problem.
ask a very intricate question. Why did you
Hmm.
resign?
Correct. That is what my seek is here. Like, what can be the app? Like, for example, what will fit in LICHFL's kind of environment? The answer. I'm seeking for that answer
No, no,
because
no.
on.
LIC HFL has come now only. Now,
Hmm.
why did you resign 6 months back?
No. I resigned in July, sir. Or just
Just now,
my
after
yeah.
applying for LIC HFL?
Uh, Not exactly. No.
No, doesn't
Just.
matter. Now, even then, this is a question you have to answer me. Please give me your answer. Let me try to modify it.
Definitely. So what used to happen, first of all, I joined the company. I was hired for a particular role in IT, in the analytics, business analytics, which was my area. And then what happened in just before the joining, I was asked to that your roles have changed and the teams have changed and you have to go and do certain thing, and just I was asking questions and trying to know what exactly and what, and the system was not at all helping, and apparently I ended up in a new project which was my payments project, and here there was lot of management reshuffles still happening, and because of which whatever work we are doing is just coming to us from our just immediate ones, and they're just asking to nudge over the same and same work and trying to just the environment has become so much toxic for me that I had no other option. I tried my level best, but it was not going. My concerns were not going beyond my immediate joiners because the management was changing seriously.
Yeah, I know you were at a time when that complaint came on Kotak Mahindra where they were opening accounts left, right, and straight.
Correct,
And
correct,
then
correct,
they have been barred from opening accounts online and issuing of credit cards. Also, you
correct.
were in a very troublesome time, but then
Mm.
um, don't exaggerate that and say, if you say you were facing problems in work, they will say you will face problem here also, because
Exactly.
in
So this
in
was just an honest answer. I That is why I'm wanting
in
to know.
no, no, I will modify it. In LIC HFL also, they may take you for one post, they may engage you in some other post. You should
Right,
not worry about it. Worry only about your answer or money, and then go on doing it. So, like,
right.
there are many people who are recruited as credit officers, but then they are
Hmm.
used only as an officer, many
Okay.
times as a clerk.
Hmm.
So, the such type of things are routine in any big organization.
Right.
Here, one small aspect is that you lack adaptability. When I look at it in a negative angle, I will
Correct.
look at it as a lack of adaptability. Is it
Right.
because, and this is in spite of the fact you are a married person.
Hmm.
If it had been a bachelor, I
Hmm.
would not have worried about it. But you are a married person. In
Right.
spite of it, you resign means you were terribly affected by it. Say, maybe you would have had sleepless nights and all. Maybe on
Exactly.
account of that, you were resigned. Here,
Exactly.
how to manage this question?
Hmm.
Hmm. you can use the Reserve Bank's directions. So I was in Kotak Mahindra at a time when the um, Reserve Bank instructed Kotak Mahindra not to open new accounts, not to have
Mm,
this, and there was a lot of uh, say working problems in the bank. However, I
mm,
was putting forth my best, and I thought it is better to join an organization where
mm.
strict procedures are followed and instructions are given, and I may
Got
be able to use my intelligence and knowledge in that. And LIC HFL is the best organization for this purpose. Something like that you can say.
got it.
Now, when they look at you as a person who has resigned, who is jobless,
Mm,
they will rate you slightly lesser.
right.
Do you follow what I say?
Yeah,
First,
yeah.
I say you will be recruited thinking that you are
Mm,
already working in Kotak Mahindra. Now that
mm,
you say you are not working, they will
mm.
ask the reason why you came out, for which any reason you give is only um, um, say not will not convince them, but you tell that with your confidence,
Got it.
you are satisfied with your decision,
Got it.
and job opportunities are plenty. As I told
Mm,
you, Punjab and Sindh Bank has come, you apply, and any
right.
other, you join my Telegram group, C12020. Note it.
C12020.
You join that group so that any new upon recruitment comes and all, you'll be
Mm-hmm.
getting it there. You also follow other websites, and
Okay.
you should be on the um, spree of applying for new jobs, which
Yeah.
out of recently my experience has been a guy who is working in Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank. He is not good in
Mm-hmm.
English. He applied
Mm-hmm.
for Bank of Maharashtra, not selected. He applied Bank of Baroda, not selected. He
Mm-hmm.
applied for State Bank of India, not selected. Till with hope, he came to me for the eighth interview with me. The fellow
Mm-hmm.
is now got into Indian Bank as scale 2, NRI.
Oh,
See how it happens. It all depends on your belief in yourself. I would,
right.
in fact, I was telling him, look, why are you coming out of Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank? You are in scale 1, getting sufficient salary. It's happy say continue karo. But still,
Mm-hmm.
he did not agree for that. He was going on applying, and this job came recently. He applied, and he was not good in expressing also. Still, he was selected. So
Got
it
it.
all depends on God's luck also.
Right.
So, like in your case, you will end up with some other bank, if not with LIC HFL. For
Mm-hmm.
ending with LIC HFL, you must know about LIC, you must know about LIC HFL, you must
Mm-hmm.
know about National Housing Bank, you must
Okay.
know about the housing schemes of the government, Pradhan Mantri
Okay.
Awas Yojana, and all
Okay.
that. Then you must go through all the IT questions I have given you in
Right.
this, and I will also add some more HR questions for you. वो भी
Okay.
prepare कर दीजिए. Then
Sure, sure.
next interview will be on a date that you prefer. Your real
Mm-hmm.
interview is on which date?
11th, next week.
Next week, 11th. So which
Mm-hmm.
date would you like to have? Um, you be reading our, are you, have you become a member of my newspaper group? I have not sent you that
Yeah, yeah.
also.
You sent me. I've joined that.
So please join that. And then um, be reading economics newspapers,
Okay.
and also um, LIC HFL, what questions they will ask. They may ask you, what do you know about LIC HFL? What are our total advances? What is our total profit? Who are our important people? This type of
Mm.
routine questions will be there.
Okay.
And other questions like, are you not affected by say displacement and all? You should say confidently, yes, no problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Got
So that's what it is. Apart from that, not much of questions for you, except IT related questions they can ask you to know
Oh,
how much depth you have, whether you have the knowledge they require, like
got it.
software knowledge, whatever it is. They will
Mm-hmm.
ask you, you try to highlight those areas also. If possible, you visit nearest LIC HFL and talk
Mm-hmm.
to some of the guys in a IT field, and try to know what is the nature of work and all that, and what are the languages you must know about
Okay, got it, got it,
that.
sir.
It is
Okay,
worth doing it.
sure, sure. Definitely, I will first of all search them
Yeah.
and yeah, I approach them.
No, no. You see, LI, LIC HFL, I'm sure there will be one in Bengaluru. Please visit
Mm-hmm.
that and talk
Okay,
to some IT officer. If no
okay,
IT officer, talk to the manager just like that, inquiring from him, and
got it.
that will be a best option. Good.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Best of
So,
luck. You did
yeah.
well. I have no
Mhm.
objection. If you had not resigned, I will say you will be certainly selected. Since you have
Yes.
resigned, now the chances are 75%. It
Mm-hmm.
depends on how badly other candidates are going to answer.
Oh, okay.
So this is what it is.
No, no problem.
Any other questions you have now? I will send you some HR questions.
Hmm.
You also watch my previous interview questions for LIC,
Yeah,
HFL.
yeah. I've visited your videos, sir.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, 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 not for now. This is the thing.
Then
I have
there,
to prepare and come back.
they may not ask you about LI insurance and all, but they
Mm-hmm.
will ask you about housing finance. What is
Mm-hmm.
the housing finance interest rate in Kotak Mahindra and
Mm-hmm.
in other banks? What is the housing finance we are giving? In what way ours is superior?
Okay.
Similarly, about mortgage, about processes of a housing proposal, though you are not into that, they will be expecting you to know that.
Right, right. I will definitely try to gather as much.
Prepare on what is mortgage and all that, and get to know about it. Get to know about something about mutual funds.
Okay.
Why, don't ask me. Get to know about mutual funds. Also get to know about LIC, HFL, whether it is quoted in Bombay Stock Exchange, what is the stock rate, how it is moving, and all that.
Okay.
Best wishes.
Okay, sir.
Your interview wise, you did very well, but
Thank
only, yeah, 1 minute.